Hello, good morning, everybody. I hope you're having a good morning. So today is 28th of October, and we'll start analysis of the chart on our screen. This is USDJPY. So you remember what we said previously on this chart? We were actually looking for a sell while the price was somewhere around this price. We had a sell idea. We said that we're supposed to look for a sell position, expect that sell to push price up to this supportive trend line, which so far that's exactly what has happened. The price went massively to the lower side. It came back. They tried some consolidations here, and then after this candle, you remember yesterday we said this is a very good sell. So if you took a sell as we said yesterday, that is, if you took a sell around this level as we said yesterday, right now you're supposed to be in money, and actually you're supposed to be out as we're speaking now. So the idea is to wait for whatever is going to happen. If the price closes below this trend line by the end of today, then that will mean we are continuing to the lower side. If the price does not close below this trend line, that is, if it does not close below this, the one where I'm having my mouse at, then that will mean we are somehow continuing. We may be reversing to the upper side. So we are waiting to see whatever happens. A close below it will mean we are sellers. A close above it will mean we are looking for a buy position. So the next chart I want us to look at, GBP USD. This is how the chart looks on my side. On this chart, I was expecting a sell. We expected price to sell off. Let me add some indicators first. I'm going to add the moving average, the normal moving average, with period 21. So if you base your analysis based on this moving average, you can see that somehow after it broke below the moving average, somewhere here, the price continued down, and then it came back again and closed above it. So far, the price has not been able to go below it. So this is still upwards. Somehow, we still expect price to continue to the upper side. We do have levels here. This is a very good trend line. We also have a trend line from the bottom. So technically, we have a resistance here. We have a resistance here. We have a resistance there. We had a support here. We had a support there. And we expect the same place to be a support. So if the price comes down to this level, then that will be a good place we want to look for a buy from, which means this is the correct place where we want to be looking for a buy from. The next chart is Euro USD. So the same thing which we are seeing happening on GBP USD is somehow the same thing which is happening on Euro USD. We do have a resistance trend line here. We have a level here. So this is a support, this is a break below it. We have a resistance, we have a resistance. We have a support here. We also have a support there. So we expect price to come back up to this trend line. So if it does break below that trend line, then that may mean we are now continuing downwards. But if it does not, that is, if the price does not clearly break below that support, then that will mean we are now looking for buy positions after the bounce from that trend line. So the next chart I want us to look at, Brent oil. This is how Brent oil looks. We were looking for a sell from yesterday. We had a sell position. You can see that somehow within some wider range. You're going to understand why I'm saying this is a range. It may not look like a range as I've drawn it now, but if you minimize this chart, you can see that this is actually some range. It's the same range as the one we saw here, just that this one was a different shape. This is the exact same shape. This is like a wedge formation, and this is like a rectangle formation. So if you're on this chart now, you're supposed to be looking for buy positions when the price gets to this point. So the lower side, we have a trend line also. We expect price to go up to this support, where if it bounces off from this support, then we do expect price to continue up to 43.734. But if the price successfully closes below that level, then that will mean we are now heading to the lower side. But as it is now, we keep looking for sell positions. We expect those sell to take us up to the support, the trend line which we have which is this one. So the next chart is SP500. SP500 looks like it's continuing downwards despite the previous day's forecast that we're supposed to continue up. So let's see where the price may be going up to. So if you look at the 4 hours, we have a level here. These are the levels I'm looking at. We have a level at this price. We have a level at this price here. So just some support here, some support, some support. We have a support, we have a support, and then we also have a level there. We also have a level there. We do expect price to continue down up to this support, which is 3314.5, 3305.4. If the price goes below this level, then expect it to continue down up to 32.8, which is the support we have at the very bottom, which is here. So SP500 is still bearish. Keep looking for sell positions. If the price pulls back up to this zone, the zones which I'm drawing, you either sell it off from 3378.5 or 3410.8. These are the correct places you want to look for a sell from. So if you sell it there, have your take profit there. If you sell it here, still have your take profit here. The next chart I want us to look at is gold. So gold so far is somehow bearish. We expected a sell, but somehow we are consolidating still. So just look at this. Look at how I want to draw this. You can see we have some good support there from the top. Let me see if you can draw. No, it's not a good one. It's really clear from this point. So we do have like a wedge formation on gold. We have a resistance level at that price. We have a resistance level. We have a support. We have a support. We have a support. We expect price to continue up to this level, where if the price breaks beyond, then we'll simply wait for pullback like this, and then a continuation to the upper side. This is what could happen. So technically, we'd like to see what happens. If the price breaks beyond this level, we want a retracement and then a continuation to the upper side up to this level. And if the price breaks below the lower trend line, below, then we'll wait for a pullback and then a continuation to the lower side up to this support. So this is a good place to sell from. This is a good place to sell from, and this is a good place to buy from. So technically, those are the places I'm waiting for. I want price to either break beyond the upper one so that I continue upwards, or the price needs to break below the lower one so that I continue to the lower side. So thank you very much. That should bring us to the end of today's analysis. We'll meet again tomorrow at the same time. So thank you. See you.